Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. This is New to You Clothing and Shoes. Today is Friday, July 7th, and I am sharing what sold with you guys today, and then hopefully this weekend is inventory time. Probably a good time to go through each individual inventory box just to make sure everything in there is listed as well. And then if you're new to my channel, I had talked to you yesterday or the day before about changing my inventory system to mirror the daily reseller on YouTube. His system looks a lot easier than the one that I have. I just don't stick to it. So if it stresses you out, change it and try to make your life easier. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe for free down below. I share pretty much daily videos on what I'm shipping out. I feel like what sold videos should be the most important if you're thinking about getting into reselling, because it teaches you brands, keywords, and I mean obviously what stuff is selling for, how much money can you make. Everyone's audience is a little bit different, but today's lesson is about platforms. So when I first started reselling, I had sold a little bit on eBay. I used to go to auctions and pick up box lots of stuff. I had a friend that I went with. Unfortunately, she passed away. She was older and she had cancer. She had breast cancer. So my auction days ended after I lost my auction buddy. And I got started in reselling in 2020 when the you-know-what virus came. I had kids at home. My mortgage business had tanked because they changed all of the rules as far as minimum credit score. So people that were pre-approved the week before were no longer pre-approved. And it was very frustrating. I lost a couple of sales on that, and I was commission only. So I looked on YouTube on how to make money from home as a mom, and I came across Hustle at Home Mom. And at the time she had 2 little boys at home, younger than my kids, and was making 6 figures reselling clothing. And I'm like, okay, well, clothing would be a heck of a lot easier to ship than antiques or the stuff I was doing before, because I had times where like I didn't know how to pack that stuff and it broke, and then I had to refund people money, and I didn't make a lot. You know, I wanted to make this something that would replace my income as a mortgage loan officer. And we moved some things around in the family in September of 2021. I think is when I went basically full-time. I say that I'm a part-time reseller because I don't work at this 8 hours every single day. I try to balance my time and use this as a flexible job so that, like right now, the kids are off for summer vacation. I can still take them where they need to be and still take time off whenever I want. Like, to not have to ask for PTO is awesome. To not have to pick between feeling bad because you're not at work and you have a sick kid at home, it's awesome. So if you're thinking about getting into reselling, you know, I started part-time, and my point was I started with one platform. Start with one that you know the most about and then expand. I highly recommend Crossposting. I use a software called Flip that's free. And I did get a comment, thank you very much, that said they fixed the bug on sharing and making offers. So if you guys use Flip for sharing and making offers, is it working for you? Like, comment down below. Give me some feedback, because if I could cut out Poshmark VA and save myself another $25 a month, I'm all about it. But this is why I cross-post, because I had 3 sales on 3 different platforms today. They're listed on all the platforms, but on a day where Poshmark didn't have anything, eBay, Mercari, and Depop came through. So let's go over what sold, shall we? First up on eBay, I have had this item for a while. This is a brand. I'll be completely honest, you guys. Let me tell you how uneducated I was in reselling. I never even heard of Lululemon. I am not a fashionable person whatsoever. You don't have to be a fashionable person to resell. and to resell high-end items. Just do your research. So the brand I'm talking about is Masuk, not sure how you say it. It's a older vintage, older audience kind of brand. I picked up this Masuk vintage designer cardigan at a regular thrift store. I bought that probably over a year ago. So when someone made me an offer for $20, I said, yes, please, goodbye. So for $20 on eBay, after fees and shipping, I make $16.66. I paid $5.51 for it, and it's going out to Missouri. And then my Mercari sale was awesome because it was full price. I have not had a Mercari sale, you guys, since, let me look on here. It's since June 13th. So almost a month ago. So, but you know what? On days like today, this adds up. I sold a pair of Lululemon ABC Classic Fit pants. Men's, it's 34 olive green. They sold full price for $39. I paid the shipping. After fees and shipping, which I use Pirate Ship for that, I make $26.69. I paid $4.89 at my local thrift store, which is nice. They're so I make $21.80, and those are going to California. Okay, and then let's talk about this Depop sale. There's not a lot of information on Depop, I feel like, on YouTube. I'm still trying to educate myself on what works and what doesn't. So far, what I found out is that outdoorsy stuff, Columbia, LL Bean, they call it Granola Girl. Am I getting that right? Is it Gorpcore? Is that what it's called? If you know more than me, please educate me down below in the comments. So I've been picking and choosing what I've been putting on there. Obviously, if something is vintage, I feel like put it on there. Maybe not, I don't know. But this pair of boots that I got at the Goodwill outlet had 25 likes, and it finally sold yesterday. They are a men's pair of LL Bean. I put tan athletic outdoor sport trail hiking shoes, boots, size 10.5. I listed them for $24.99. They sold for $21. They paid the shipping of, I think I charged $12.99. I make $21. Is that right? Yes, $21.82 on those boots, and I paid $1.25 for them at the Goodwill outlet, where you pay for stuff by the pound. So I make $20.57 net profit. Those were listed maybe a month, not even that long, and they're going to New York. So that was a good day of sales. And like I said, initially, if you're new to reselling, here's my tip. Start with one platform that you feel the most about, and then once you conquer that one, add more. And you know, like me, I started out and I kept adding and adding and adding, and then, you know, I decided to drop a couple of them. I don't do Facebook Marketplace, I don't do Etsy. Actually, I never even tried Etsy. I feel like that's more for vintage. I don't know, maybe I have it all wrong. So for right now, I started with eBay, then I added Poshmark, then I added Mercari. Then I started watching Ginger Marvin and was like, what is Kitizen? I need to have this. So I did Kitizen, and then I've slowly been learning about Depop. Like I said, there's not that much information out there. So keep learning. You will get there. It takes time is the other thing if you're new. Don't compare yourself to others. Do your own thing. Do what works. So numbers update. Not that bad, okay? Gross sales is now up to $529.79. My net sales is $399.98. I take out 15% for taxes. That brings it to $339.98. I have not bought any more inventory, so we're still at $114.17. I paid my Poshmark VA subscription of $26.81. So my net profit for this week so far is $199. What has that told me? Okay, so today's Friday, tomorrow's my last shipping day. I need to make about $400 net every single week. And I'm looking at what can I cut. Number one, I think I spent too much on inventory, and next week I'm just going to go to the Goodwill outlet. Secondly, I don't feel like I utilized my time as well this week. I should have went to the bins more instead of feeling like I needed to shop, and I went to my local Goodwill and I spent more than I should have. So the other thing is I do want to look at that Posher VA subscription, compare it to Flip, and see which one is better. You get what you pay for sometimes, and I just get nervous, like if it doesn't work, then I don't want to lose sales. So $200 right now is where I'm sitting at, and the week is over tomorrow. I need to make 400, so basically I need to double the work. Next week, I'm going to clean up my inventory system this weekend, and next week, I'm doing double the work. I've already told my husband I have to go to the bins. Have to do it. And I have to list. I'm down to 1 rack of stuff. I did good with the 13 items the other day. I didn't list anything yesterday, so maybe today I'll list some more. And we'll see. My sales have usually been coming in the evenings too. For some reason, I'll go all day with nothing, and then boom, 3 sales. People get off work, I guess. So hang in there if you're new. Take your time. You can learn. That's why you're watching this YouTube video. I appreciate it. And you know what? Even being in this 3 years, there are still things to learn. There are still always new brands coming out. Information about what brands used to do really well. Maybe now they don't. Like Masuk, whatever that is. Used to do a lot better. I used to sell it for like $40, and now I couldn't give it away, and it sold for $20. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video of what sold on eBay, Mercari, and Depop. Let's see if Poshmark picks back up tomorrow, and hopefully I'll see you then with some more sales. Thanks for watching.